Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing 5 basic tips on starting your YouTube channel today, right now on YouTube. So let's get started. If you like what I provide in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the blue like, and I would love to hear more about what else you would like me to touch on. So, alright, number one on starting your YouTube channel, basic, right? Google is your best friend. There are already so many beautiful YouTube videos that have already been created because this platform has had so many years to grow, right? And the community is always growing. So don't think that there's nothing that you can't put your own spin and twist to. If you see me looking down, I am looking at some of my notes, so bear with me. So just to elaborate on number one, if you start your YouTube channel, you don't have to just start one. You can start 3, you can start 5, and they can all be on very niche, like all of them can be very niche, specific topics. For example, this main channel that I have that you see me on, I already feel very famous. I have 16 subscribers. Thank you so much to each and every one of them. And while I don't hear them comment a lot, a lot of people don't really interact with me. I'm a very small channel currently right now, but in the future I do know that I am going to be more popular, and I am so grateful. So make sure to always be grateful for the moment. Just because you post like a couple of videos and you have 100 subscribers and you want to have 100,000, right? It's important to always be grateful for the steps that you take in order to get to the certain level that you want, because the success is so much more satisfying. This advice as well is something that I am going to watch back on, so I actually do enjoy looking back at my videos and, you know, doing better. I want to do better. So that goes on to number 2, which is, as an artist, specifically, you're going to want to record your art process. You're going to want to record and videotape and experiment. One with cinematography, video editing. It's a very strong skill set to have as a creative, and it is important to always be able to say, yeah, on the back end, like I'm doing this and I'm working very hard at this. It's important to pay attention to your inspirations. And one video that stuck out in my mind that I'm thinking of, she is I'm gonna be like, she's a Gemini. But yes, Kelly Stamps inspired me to make videos like this, and kind of was a fire starter in at least the progress of my YouTube channel, and opening my mindset to being like, I can really do this. I can really create multiple avenues for myself. You just have to believe in yourself, and you also have to understand that even when you believe in yourself and you're really good at putting that passion into yourself, it's important to take breaks every now and then. So that is number 3 in starting your YouTube channel. Be you. You don't have to rush if you don't feel like rushing. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Take a deep breath, meditate, and again, it goes on back to number 1, which is appreciating that moment of how many, and this is what I need to do. I honestly, I've always been known in my community as someone who gave very strong, passionate advice. This is advice that's gold nuggets. And I realized the last thing that I wanted to do was not put my honest truth out there, be honest in who I am, regardless if people see me as a good or bad person. That's up to that individual at the end of the day. I cannot tell people who I am, but I can show you who I am. And I have given advice to my community, and specifically, so in so many years, and all this time, it's been so difficult for me to really reinstate the advice that I've always believed in, because I never recorded it, or I would record it and I would delete it, or record it and never show y'all. And knowing that there is an audience there, simply knowing that there is an audience, you a human being, I want to let you know that you are not alone. That when you are thinking in your mind, this is so hard, this is so difficult, I do not want to do this, but we're gonna see each other at the finish line, aren't we? And we're gonna have so much fun, and we're gonna be able to throw all these very fun parties, and we're gonna be able to heal. Healing is not always easy, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I was able to live in a world where I can do this. I can do YouTube. I can talk about my webcomic very passionately. I know how to speak. I know how to talk. And it takes a lot of practice. You have to be very passionate in who you are. Otherwise, you're going to continue to ask all of these doubting questions. Delete everything. Not even just be like, do you want to just private this? No, you just want to delete everything. And and even if something happens and you lose your phone, hey, half full or half empty? Who am I talking to right now? Who am I talking to? Like, mama's in the house. I love saying that. I love being that, and a lot of people get offended. They can't take all of this passion. It's not my fault. If you can't handle it, get out of the kitchen. That's what I did. I left. I had to leave. So we'll talk about that. But on to 4. Yes, I remember all the numbers. Number 4 is that basically connecting with number 3 is that you build a community that understands your natural creative nature, your natural circadian rhythm. There are artists that I absolutely love. They don't post every day. There are artists that I absolutely love. They post every 2 to 3 days. And it's the same amount of love. I still follow them. I still want to see what they're up to, regardless of whether you post a lot or not. The internet has become, and I know I'm wearing a Cowboy Bebop shirt, but I am currently working on Ghost in the Shell Season 2 on Netflix. Not a shout out, but as you know on this channel, I'm also very passionate about animation, and we'll get into that later. So I just wanted to touch on the fact that the internet is all of these different worlds and all of these different universes, and it's sometimes so big that we can get lost in it. We can scroll for hours, doom scrolling. When I was bringing terms to talking and I usually do this. I'll bring up terms to my friends, and they're like, "What is that?" And doom scrolling is basically, you have to go do something. You have to take care of yourself and take care of your body. Yes, but you're still on your phone. And to have that discipline, to be aware that there is a friendly competition and even a dangerous competition which I don't agree with the dangerous competition. There's a difference between dangerous competition and friendly competition, where the friendly is inspiring to you, where you go and like, I'm inspired, I can go work right now, and the dangerous is like, oh my gosh, like I can't stop watching this. Like I've just been watching like this event for like the past 3 days. I can't stop thinking about it. And it's like, you have to move on with your life. And yes, it's important, but unless you have the actual source, then like, okay, I can vote this person into power instead of that person, you know, like really effective stuff, you know. But yes, it's important to still be aware of what happens in the mass media, but please be aware that if you create, number 5, final one, if you create your channel for trends, that's what you can do, and you have to catch up with the trends. You slow down, you catch up, you know, that's your thing. I get you. Other people, a lot of people who are kind of like, you know, doing what the area I am doing, we mix it. We mix trend with who we are. And that's very grounding, and it balances out with, okay, let's think ahead. Let's think ahead to a solution to the problem instead of just focusing on the problem. And number 5, just to connect everything. Audience, who you are as a person. We have Google, so you have all of the specific details, the specific numbers in order to, you know, get paid, you know, there's all that information. Hey, just rewatch this video. Thank you so much for your time. For those of you who are fans, I want to say thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you to my supporters, my Patreons, my friends, best friends. Thank you so much. Yes, I have updated the 8th episode of the Festival of Dreams, now available on Webtoon. I'm not getting sponsored for this, so please show the love, people. Like, y'all make me want to cry out here. Like, if you want to share this video, it just means so much. Like, if you see something and this nerdy human being, okay, right here, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm here for y'all. I'm just not here. I have needs, baby. I have needs, okay? And you know what? I got you, so I want to satisfy y'all's needs too. Thank you so much. Take care. Lots of love. This is Michelle the Artist.